Yet Amigan the man still longed to grasp his elusive gift firmly and use it, somehow, to shape something better. He paused and bent to strip off his sandals, knotting their thongs together so he could sling them over his shoulder. He had an urge to walk barefoot and let the damp, sun-warmed sand ooze between his toes. He watched a lace of foam run up the beach and skitter back, glowing with hoarded luminosity. What was the source of such light, and how was it held? He wondered. The tide painted serpentines on the sand, and he bent to study them, curious to know what artisan had designed such graceful patterns and taught the sea to reproduce them. Amigan felt the glamour of a mystery beyond even Druid knowledge, and wished there was someone to whom he could express his thoughts. But he was singularly alone. When he was a small child, enthusiasm had bubbled up in him like a wellspring, and he reached out to everyone, trying to touch, eager to share. Each new discovery of beauty or wonder delighted the young Amigan, almost beyond bearing. But when he tugged at the nearest arm, "Look! Oh, look!" his clanspeople pulled away impatiently, or offered him the polite patronization adults substitute for interest. They assumed the little boy's excitement would fade when the spirit newly housed in his body grew accustomed to the world around it. But for Amigan, that never happened. The rebuff of busy adults drove him back behind a shield of shyness, hiding his vulnerability. He learned the lesson early. If you cared too much, if you opened yourself too far, you got hurt. Among the garrulous Gaelesians, he became notable for his quietness. His brothers teased him unmercifully for a time, accusing him of having been born with his jaws locked together. When he endured their taunts with unfailing good humour, they at last quit teasing the little boy, and went in search of more responsive targets. Many seasons would pass before the Great Spirit demanded that Amigan fight free of self-consciousness and speak up boldly, risking rejection and misunderstanding. Life forces weakness to give way to strength. It is the law. Now, as a trained bard, he still recalled the intensity of those early emotions, and longed to communicate them to others, to bring to life with his poetry radiant realms transcending mere survival. His soul was nourished by beauty. His spirit was drawn to mystery. A bard's art must somehow harness both. The task was not easy. There were dark days when he sweated and struggled and swore over one slippery phrase that would not come right. Sleepless nights when he feared his skill would never equal his desire. Last night had been sleepless, and today had seemed dark, though the summer sun shone. Still Amigan sensed the brooding weight of a storm beyond the rim of the world, heightening his restlessness, driving him to prowl the beach and— "What?" he cried aloud, startled. He froze in mid-stride, staring northward beyond the sea, beyond the rim of the world. An urgent summons came winging to him on the green wind, shocking him like a lightning bolt. A powerful presence, not imagined, but unbearably real, was calling to him, reaching out to him from beyond the farthest horizon. He could not move, except to lift his arms in reply, stretching them wordlessly as he stared transfixed beyond limits of human vision. No sea-foam goddess this, created from restlessness and the body's fever dreams. Whatever called Amigan was irresistibly alive and as compelling as the tide. His soul rose into his throat, aching to answer. The bard was so intent on whatever beckoned from beyond the ninth wave that he was blind to the sea before him. Yet at last his brain forced him